So I'm going to share with you a simple basic trading method. I call it the open high-low concept. So what you need in this trading concept is the higher time frame. That's what you need. A higher time frame bias and a lower time frame. So here, as you can see, the weekly time frame is bullish. I'm still bullish on the weekly time frame on gold, and just because there's one huge down candle doesn't mean that the market is going to reverse, and I am still bullish on gold. So you go into the market looking for what? For buys. If you trade only on the higher time frame direction, you're going to filter a lot of bullshit trades that you shouldn't be taking. And trust me, just trade on one direction and be patient, wait for your setups, use the same trade plan again and again. Over time, you'll see your account turning green, and that's what every trader wants. At least that's what I want. If you like rates, then that's on you, and that's you. So I am still bullish right here, and I'm going to show you how I go in looking for my setups and all that stuff. So it's a simple trading strategy. It's a 1-2-3 pattern. You can go into it and find setups, okay, and find a setup that you can trust, because it's all about what you can trust. What is that thing that when it happens you can press a button on, that you can bet on, that is going to deliver on you? Unfortunately, most of you, okay, let me not speak for you because I do not know you. Let me speak for me. For me, when I am trading, I have working strategy, right? I know that my strategy works over time. Not every time, but over time it works and it can deliver profits to me. But when it loses, that's when I start doubting and I try to get another strategy. And that is the problem that I have. I do not know why. I guess I have trust issues that I have to work on, but that's just me. So that's going to be a problem. You have to just use one trading method in order to have the results. It doesn't mean that you're going to use that same trading method forever. Just for that time, you have to use that one trading method, and you can backtest that. Over time is going to make money. Remember, you don't have to make money on the current trade. The current trade doesn't matter what it does. It can be a loss, it can be a win, as long as you're using the right money management for you that suits you. For me, every trade I usually risk about 10% of my account, and then if I take a loss, I'll reduce that to 5%. So I know that I won't lose that much of my account before I blow out, okay? Before I blow out. And I know that I can control myself. And most of the time, when you take a loss, that's when things start to do the wrong thing. That's when you start to go like, let me get it back right there, right now. Or you just start coming up with these ideas from nowhere, and you start not following your plan. I'm going to give you a solution on what to do when you start coming up with ideas that don't go with your game plan. Just go to your demo and experiment there. On your real account, there's no room for experiments. Trust me. On your real account, there's no room for experiment. You might win, but it won't last, because you might win this time, but I guarantee you won't win every time. You won't win every time. If you feel like you've got a new idea that you want to implement, go to a demo account and implement that. Okay, don't do that on your real account. On your real account, just go in and follow your trading plan. Go in and follow your trading plan. That's what you do. I find it very helpful if I move from my demo account and if I move from my real account and go to a demo account and trade there. whenever I take a loss, because I like, if I take a loss, right, you step back. If that signal, that if there's no signal that has came onto your screen, and that says you should buy right here, or you should sell right there, depending on the bias of the higher time frame. I usually trade in the direction of the higher time frame. I don't take trades that are counter to my lower time frame, to my higher time frame. I take trades that go with the higher time frame, and that's what I do. So I'm going to share a little bit of secret with you here on this. Have you noticed that after a small range, there's usually a large expansion, like a small range, large expansion, small range, large expansion, small range, large expansion, more like consolidation, expansion, consolidation, retracement, expansion, consolidation, expansion. Have you noticed that after a big candle comes a small candle, after a big candle comes a small candle, and yeah, I've noticed that. So I think that's something that is noteworthy, not taking down and not being aware of. Okay, not being aware of. So my trade strategy is simple. I buy here, I take my profits right there. That's my trading strategy. I buy there, I take my profits there. Trading is that simple. Like, it's that simple. You don't have to complicate it. You don't have to add indicators. You don't have to. If the indicator works for you, let me not be dogmatic about my trading strategy. If anything works for you, just use that. If it works for you, use what works for you. It doesn't matter who is using what, as long as it works for you and you know that you can make it work. Just use that, okay? Just use that. And for me, unfortunately, the only thing that I can trust is what I see. I trust the things that I see, and I've seen this market go from this candlestick to this candlestick, this candlestick to this candlestick, going higher and higher and higher. How many weeks did it take? That's a lot of weeks. So I just have to get in there one day and just buy and hold. It's that simple. And where do I put my stop loss? So my stop loss, if you can see, if you just bought there, let's say you bought on this small candle, and then where will you put your stop loss? The stop loss will be right there. And then you buy, and then you sit down. So unfortunately, when I'm saying it like this, it looks easy, but it's not as easy as it seems to be. So you just buy and then put your stop loss right there, and then you hold for the roll move if you are patient. Okay, this method, you can use it also on a lower time frame if you're impatient, but it's just that simple. You buy, put your stop loss, then as it is going higher, you move your stop loss there, and then you move your stop loss higher and higher and higher and higher and higher, and you make your money. You get out and go and spend it, do whatever you want to spend it with, or whatever you want to buy. That's my trading philosophy. That's my trading strategy. You might have something that you use. It's okay. Use that if it works for you. The only thing that matters is that, does it work for you, and does it make money over time? Not on the next trade, not on the next 3 trades. Does it make money on the next 100 trades? That's very important. Okay, that is important. That's the most important thing. And whenever you take a loss and you feel like you can hang your loss, and just find that inner voice in yourself, or find something, and then take yourself out of your real account and go to your demo account and be promiscuous and do whatever you want to do there. Trust me, it's worth it, because you might come up with an idea that is counter to your trading plan, right? And it works then, but next time it doesn't work. Trust me, you are going to punish yourself for not following your plan and then taking a loss, and that's not going to make you feel happy. And trading, trading, you have to be happy while you're doing this. Okay, I like being happy when I'm trading, and trading is about making money, following your plan, and risk management, and having a healthy mind. Having a healthy mind is also very important. So I'm going to show you just a simple trading method that I use. Unfortunately, I won't start from the weekly, but if you want to know how I start from the weekly, I've made other videos on this, because last week he had a large retracement. So I'll just start from the daily, and my bias is still bullish. So I just go to the lower time frame, and so today it's Thursday, right? And then yesterday was Wednesday. Wednesday is not usually a nice day. I don't like when trading on Wednesday. Then you have Tuesday. Tuesday, that's the day that you should want to trade. Tuesday, if you are following a high time frame bias, you want to be trading on Tuesday, betting on that candlestick that is going to keep following the high time frame bias. So on Monday we had a large green candle. So Tuesday I was anticipating another bullish candle. Okay, so I use this Fibonacci to measure where the candlestick might go or where it might not go. This is based on past price action. Okay, it's not based on that it will do that all the time. So it's based on past price action. So as you can see, this candle on Tuesday, we had a nice retracement right there. When the candlestick opened, we had a retracement to the 25%. It didn't get to the equilibrium. The equilibrium is the 50%, and then here is in the middle of the 25% and the 50%. That's where I usually put my stop loss if I'm following the higher time frame, because if the higher time frame retraces all this way, I am sure that it's really not going to go where it's really not going to go that low and then rip back up. It can sometimes, but most of the time it doesn't. So I just like doing this. I buy here, put my stop loss right there. What am I betting on? That Tuesday candle, and let's say I just put one contract of gold right there, stop loss right there. This is a hypothetical example, if you understand that, and that will be the highest that I can get. So that's a winning trade. That's a winning trade. So usually what I usually do is I usually put my stop loss right here, but you can see that it will be too huge. So sometimes I put it here, depending on how I'm feeling, okay, how I feel like doing this thing. But most of the time I put it there, and then when the candlestick closes, I'll just put it there. Did I lose any money? I didn't lose any money. If I want to hold, I'll put it there. But if I want to close, I'll just close when the candlestick is closing and take my money and go home. Like that. That's the strategy that I use. So the reason for using a lower time frame for me is reducing the risk. Because if I can go back, I can go down to a lower time frame that is lower than this, and I can reduce my risk more. And by reducing my risk, I am usually going to make more money in the process. Okay, I'm going to mark that like this and that like that, and I can go down to my lower time frame there, and that's the opening price, and then that's I'm just going to mark that, and then let's say I go to the hourly time frame. Yeah, so this will be the hourly time frame that I am going to be using, and to reduce my risk, I'll just buy on this candle maybe if I bought here, my stop loss will be right there because I'm buying on that next candle, and then this is the reward. So the advantage of using a higher time frame, a lower time frame, is just that you are reducing the risk, but the same thing that is happening on the higher time frame is the same thing that is happening on the lower time frame. Okay, so that's that for today, and I hope you learned something new. If you didn't, just don't come back to the channel, forget it, and I hope you like in your trading.